Randy Horn, what is your position with USA Boxing Golf Association?
I'm the Chief of Officials for United States Amateur Boxing for the Golf Association, which in the main view of it is the Houston area, the greater Houston area.
And where are you from originally? You're from sort of up north outside the city, aren't you?
Yes, I live up in Splendora, Texas.
Okay. Where is that, more or less?
It's up 59 north, probably 30 miles north of Humboldt.
Oh, okay. And how did you become involved in boxing? You had your own club at one point. I don't know if you still have it, the Hard Hitters Boxing Club, if I recall correctly.
Yes, originally I boxed for the POW Club back in the 70s as a child, and got out of the sport because I wasn't very good at it, and so I got back in boxing in 1999 as an assistant coach for the Cleveland Boxing Association, and a couple years later I started my own club called the Texas Hard Hitters Boxing. And after being a coach in boxing for a while, I was intrigued by the officiating and refereeing of the sport, and so I ended up taking the courses that were necessary to me become certified as a USA Boxing official, and since then I've come up through the channels and I'm currently a level 3 national judge and referee.
And so level 3 as opposed to say level 1 or 2 means that you've taken some courses or you've achieved some level of proficiency that you wouldn't have on the lower levels, I guess.
That's true. Number one, it's amount of time. You can only move up each level every 2 years. It's also a course and testing that you have to take the courses and pass the testing. And then you have to also judge and or referee, if you do both, such as I do, at a level that allows you to participate on a state level, a regional level, and ultimately to be a level 3, a national level.
Now we're here at a Junior Olympic, I guess a qualifying tournament. A lot of kids here from around Southeast Texas over the last couple of days, several bouts. Give us an outline of what's happening here.
Okay, well this is actually a combine tournament. It's a combination of the Junior Olympic tournament, which is for 8-year-olds through 16-year-olds, boys and girls, and the USA National Tournament, which is for men and women 17 to 35. We've combined them so that we'll be in one local area, and so that teams that have boxers in both venues can go to one centralized place and box them at the same time. The kids that box in this tournament that are at least 13 years of age can go ahead, if they win this tournament, which is a 3-day tournament.
Xavier calls from Savannah, need to see the doctor. And Roberto Tamés from Savannah needs to see the doctor.
Okay.
If they win out in this tournament, they can progress on to the state level, which this year it is hosted in El Paso, Texas in May, and they can become state champions. If they're 15 or 16 years old, they can progress on to state, and if they win that, they will go to nationals, which in late June is held in Marquette, Michigan. And if they would win that, they would be on the Junior Olympic World Team, which they would actually participate outside the United States. As far as the seniors side of the tournament goes, if they win out here, if they're the champion of their weight class, they would go to El Paso for the state tournament, which is another combine tournament. And if they win there, they would go on to Colorado, to where the national headquarters is, in order to participate in the 2010 National USA Tournament.
What is it that you enjoy about the sport that has caused you to become so involved in it?
Well, I've always been a big fan of boxing. I think it has a lot to do with my age. Back when people that my age got...
Okay, I'm going to need your cooperation here, the regular routine at this time. I would like for everybody to go out the side doors and come in through the front doors, okay? So we can go ahead and get this over with and get the show started.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Everybody must move outside, boxers and everybody.
When people my age first got involved in boxing as a fan, it was because of Wide World of Sports. We got to see some of the greatest bouts ever fought for free on any given Saturday. And I think that's where my interest was first peaked, and then it just grew from there.
And now you're looking for other folks to come in and help officiate some of these tournaments and some of these bouts.
That's true. United States Amateur Boxing's officials corps is a volunteer basis, and we are always looking for people that have the time on the weekends that they can come and get the training necessary. It only takes one day, and they can become a member of USA Boxing, become an official, and help us out in this, what I think is a worthwhile sport that keeps marginal kids off the streets and out of gangs and in gyms preparing to compete.
All right, we both move everybody outside.
It also helps them out in other aspects of their lives, such as education and staying out of trouble.
Please. Give me your cooperation when we get started.
And folks can become not only referees but timekeepers, judges, and there's a whole host of different opportunities.
That's true. We have clerks, timekeepers, judges, referees. There's a lot of different things that you can get involved in, and it can be at any level. If you don't have that much time, it could just be a couple times a year, or if you're very interested in it and you're a big fan of boxing, then it could be as much as every Saturday, or you could go as far as I have and travel all over the country and get to see boxing in all kinds of different places throughout this country and bordering countries.
All right, fantastic. Randy Horn, thanks for taking the time to talk with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.